DRC former President Uhuru Kenyatta, who has been the leader of the Nairobi Peace Process, now says that the 2023 DRC elections and lack of political goodwill undermined the process. In his address, through spokesperson Kanze Dena Mararo, Kenyatta lamented that the Nairobi Peace Process, though temporarily sidelined, remains a critical framework for dialogue and conflict resolution in the eastern DRC. George Maringa has the latest.
Let me begin first by apologizing. I know I'm not the person you were expecting when you came today.
For a former head of state who has been cautious with his statements ever since he retired, when his spokesperson appears unaccompanied, makes a short briefing and doesn't take questions, you know it's not business as usual in the region. For starters, Uhuru steered clear of allegations made by Rwanda's President Paul Kagame at the start of the week.
They talked about Rwanda, they talked about the Nairobi process. Honestly, even here, maybe you will help me understand what all this means. The processes became an end in themselves. And the people leading these processes became more important than the results of the processes. The Nairobi process became a Uhuru process. Then the Rwanda process, it's like you can't say anything that will displease President Lorenzo.
On that one, Uhuru says the process was overshadowed by other issues.
Now, progress through June 2023 was encouraging. The facilitator, President Kenyatta, conducted extensive diplomatic engagements, meeting with political, civil, military stakeholders across the region.
Uhuru vehemently defending the progress that the Nairobi Peace Process had made.
However, in June 2023, as the all-important fourth intra-Congolese dialogue conference was set to take place, political attention in the Democratic Republic of Congo shifted toward the upcoming national elections that are to be held that year, that is 2023, in December. The shift resulted in the slowing down of the Nairobi Peace Process, and unfortunately at the same time, a political impasse resulted in the withdrawal of the Kenya forces from the ICRAF.
As EAC and SADC leaders prepare for the upcoming summit, Uhuru, who submitted his full report and details to the African Union, EAC and SADC secretariats seemed to offer counsel on the way forward.
The Nairobi Peace Process, though temporarily sidelined, remains a critical framework for dialogue and conflict resolution in the eastern DRC. The facilitator is of the strong opinion and belief that the two processes of Luanda and Nairobi hold the greatest promise for a resolution and termination of the crisis in the eastern DRC. The two processes are complementary and interdependent.
Who will blink first? That peace is paramount in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo is not a secret. However, the Nairobi-led peace process has hit headwinds, and even as President Uhuru Kenyatta maintains that he remains committed to the peace process, eyes will be on the heads of state who will be convening in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania over the weekend for the EAC SADC Summit. George Maringa, TV 47, Nairobi.